didn't know what I was going to do. God is my witness, I didn't know what I was going to do. But I was open-minded. Somebody's going to raise their hand and say, I am open-minded.
I am open-minded.
I was open-minded to something coming my way, but I didn't know what it was going to be. And I had got a phone call about TLC, actually, 2 years prior to me getting in. I had already heard about TLC. How many of y'all here today are not a part of this company? You are a guest. Raise your hand if you are a guest. Oh, y'all give it up for the guest. Raise your hand on the stage when you're trying to figure out where you at. You're about to creep up out the back door. You're like, where am I? What is this? Where's her suit? Her skirt down to her knees. Where's her glasses? I had a moment when I was in church. So listen. So anyway, I had already got a phone call about TLC, and I didn't understand it. All I heard was about tea, and I'm like, that's stupid. What type of tea you gonna drink and lose weight? As a matter of fact, the people that had called me about the tea was bad. No disrespect. Don't get offended. I cannot tell my story without telling y'all the truth. I said I will not get offended. Okay, I cannot tell my story without telling y'all the truth. So the people called me about this tea I could lose all this weight from, and they was bad. So I'm like, let me wait for you, holler back at me. Because I do need to lose some weight. I was 40 pounds overweight. I didn't like it. I didn't like how I felt. I didn't like how I was breathing. I didn't like how I looked. I didn't feel confident. So I was hoping it worked, but it didn't work when I saw. So I kept watching them. 2 weeks went by. 3 weeks went by. A month went by. I'm like, well, what happened to the tea that they were talking about? Some of y'all distributors need to listen to what I'm telling you because this is my truth. I wanted the tea to work because I was trying to find a way to lose weight, but a whole month went by and it ain't working for them yet. 6 months went by, I got tired of following it, it still ain't working for them. I just said 6 months went by, and the tea that they told me was gonna make me skinny. I was gonna lose 5 pounds in 5 days. If I kept drinking, I would lose another 5. So they were 6 months in, they should have lost 100 pounds at least. They ain't even like they lost 15. No, I'm not making this up, so I need y'all to understand how I got here. Because some of y'all don't know, y'all just stumbled upon the biggest wealth transfer that they get your life. You might make a lot of money. Some of y'all don't understand what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm not making this up. I'm on a 30-day no-lie challenge, so I can't make up nothing that I say. I'm not making this up. That's the truth. Some of y'all need to write that down. Start that with you and your family. And yourself first. And so anyway, 6 months went by, I didn't see it work for them. And then 2 years went by, I stopped following them. I got fatter and fatter, broker and broker, and more depressed and more depressed. And I still was looking for something, but nothing seemed to have come my way. And then one day I was sitting in my home. I had moved to Miami from Atlanta, Georgia, because I knew that I needed to change my environment. Somebody need to write that down. I knew that I needed to change my environment. I asked nobody, what you think?
Exactly.
Listen to me. I'm the breadwinner in my house. I'm not about to ask nobody that don't pay the bills what they think I should do. And I'm sure not about to ask my broke friend across the hall what she think I should do. I knew what I needed for me. So listen, y'all, it's called the law of place. Write this down. I can't make this up. I knew within my soul that I was not at the right place. And so I moved from Atlanta to Miami. And when I got to Miami, bills were more higher than it was in Atlanta, and I already had a problem in Atlanta, but I just kept the faith. I knew something was going to happen. And so when I got the phone call for TLC, I was in my new house that I was renting. Hold on, don't get excited. I'm renting, me and my husband, I'm paying all the bills. Let's not talk about that. $3,800 a month for the rent. He said, I don't want to move there, so it's $3,800. I better find to pay. Don't get me started. My porch was in repossession status. I couldn't even drive it because as soon as I backed out the back way, it's like the people were sitting there with a tow truck. So I just kept the car in the garage for what I don't know because I couldn't drive it. I can't make this up. And then when it got reported, I told everybody it got stolen. Wow. I can't make this up. I'm not lying for 30 days. Hold on. Come on. And so when I got the second phone call about TLC, something in my spirit said, what if this is the opportunity I have been looking for? And understand, the second person that called me was not the first person that called me. Somebody need to write this down. Listen to me right now. But the first person that called me knew that they couldn't get through to me, but they cared for me enough that they called somebody else that was in the company and said, call Coach Stormy. She needs this opportunity. And I thank God from that day to this day. That was almost 10 years ago. My first week in Total Life Changes. Listen to me, I lost like 7 pounds on the product. Now, I used to have a condition called IBS.
Yes.
I used to have a condition called IBS, and a lot of people have it, but they just have not been diagnosed. So I was diagnosed with a condition called IBS when I was about 13 years old. So my whole family, it's like all the women in my family have issues with going to the bathroom, right? So my mom used to do collapse, 4 and 5 of them. So I started doing that too at 13. Milk of magnesium citrate, right? Prune juice, all of that. So I always need something to help me to be regular. Like a lot of y'all, I'm not gonna ask y'all to raise your hands. A lot of us don't use the bathroom like we're supposed to. Right. It's not good. Toxins is building up in your body. It's affecting your energy, your mental clarity, your bloat, mucus is building up in your body. Those toxins are releasing somewhere in your body, and I just believe that's how we have so many diseases because I thought I saw a kid. That stuff gotta go somewhere. Shh. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's got to go somewhere. So listen. So the first week in the company, I lost 7 pounds. I was like, okay, wait a minute. This stuff works. I gave 3 packs of the tea away. Back then, this is the main product that we would push. I gave 3 of these away because it had already worked for me. So now that it was working for me, a lot of times our mind can be very negative. And I said to myself, maybe it's working for me, but could it work for somebody else? And I tapped into a principle in this business that I didn't know was going to make me the #1 income earner in this industry as a female. Hold on. I'm not trying to press you, but to impress upon you what I did so you can do it too. I did not know that I tapped into a principle that life is built upon, and I gave it away. Somebody need to write down, give it away.
Give it away.
I gave it away, first of all, I gave it away to 3 people because I needed to know if it worked. I didn't give it away because I wanted them to buy it. Somebody need to write that down. I gave it away to them because I needed a confirmation and a confidence that it worked. When they called me back and they was like, wait a minute, I need some more of that. Oh, what's in it, they asked me. I got scared. Why? What happened? They're like, no, this is crazy. I'm using the restroom, I'm not having diarrhea, I'm not cramping, I'm motivated to work out, I'm walking all of a sudden. Y'all, my sister lost 21 pounds in 2.5 weeks from this tea right here.
Come on!
One of my girlfriends used to think she was pregnant. She lost 31 pounds in 1 month.
Come on.
Listen to me, I can't make this up. The first year that when people used to think she was pregnant, her child was 16, her stomach was way out here. I can't make this up. That's why I think Shay posted that picture. I'm like, oh my God, that looks so familiar to me. I remember that. When I saw that happen to my friend, y'all, I was sold. See, some of y'all gotta have an experience. As I tell you, if you're a guest in here today, let's say you leave here, you're like, nah, I don't wanna do that. Just use the product. Don't even, everybody in here, even the distributors right now, let's think about the souls of these people that we are sharing these products with. Change your mindset from thinking about commission to having more compassion. And think about everybody that you know really is full of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Think about the people that you know could benefit from this, because I tell you, today, and I said this on my team call. Who was on my team call this morning? Like I promised y'all, God has a sense of humor. When I walked into that townhouse today, last night, it smelled like the place that network marketing afforded me the opportunity to move in. See, I gotta know I come from Section 8. I'm a real Section 8 baby. Like, I really had a voucher. Okay. I know what it's like, girls. I know what it's like to get WIC and food stamps and Medicaid. Like, I come from that. I come from all of that. So to be here, I still can't believe I'm here.
Come on.
Somebody want to be like that one day? I still wake up and look at my house and be like, this is my house, this is my furniture, this is my balcony, this is my car, this is my life, this is my business, this is my money, this is my bank account. Those are my watches, that's my jewelry, this is really Stormy Wellington. I still am surprised and amazed at what I have created. But the most exciting part about this is that I share with you from my heart that y'all can do the same thing with whatever it is you want to accomplish. This company has everything you need to live the totality of life and have it all. That's what it's all about, right? And so get excited, because I started to give the product away. Everybody came back and wanted more. I wasn't even in the business yet. I ended up meeting with the owner of the company. And I remember looking at the compensation plan saying, this can't be real. How can you guys afford to pay people like this? They had been around since 1996, write that down. I got in the company in 2011. I looked at the compensation plan and said, this does not make sense. I'm gonna take y'all out of business because I'm about to kill it on this check ranch. So I hope y'all got the money to pay me because I'm about to run it up. If this is really real, y'all better have money to pay me. My first week I made $50,000 in this business.
Come on.
I borrowed the money to get in this business. But I want y'all to write this down. This is what I did. I called every single person in my phone. I didn't care if I knew who you were or not. I called you and I would say little things like, hey, Jackie Brown. Listen, man, I'm not trying to be rude. My name is Stormy Wellington. Some people call me Coach Stormy. Your number's in my phone. I don't know why. Can you tell me how you know each other? All business is conversation. I had 1,000 conversations in like a day. I have like 10,000 numbers in my phone. I talk so much to the point where a lot of unorganized chaos just started happening. Unorganized. Ignorance on fire. People will, hey, do you and anybody know when I lose 5 pounds in 5 days? And I start texting them before and I had to pick them to say me. There wasn't no Cash App and no Zelle back then. So when they would say me, I would have to go to their house to pick it up, or I have to tell them to, send it to MoneyGram. And this is 10 years ago. Now we got Zelle.